Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we're gonna take a look at some more, well, I was gonna say Sub Saturday, but it really isn't Saturday anymore, so we got some Sub Sunday here. And we start today's episode off with WAGS 1258 1258, excuse me, I guess, I don't know, WAGS, just call him WAGS, in his Tortoise, and I want to show you the little white ring here. There it is. So he does seem to enjoy playing this tank because he has a mark of excellence on it. Now, looking at the team listing, that's not good. We have a M12 artillery, an FV2407, and we have a 212A artillery. Yikes. That's not good. That's gonna be painful. And looking at the map, before people start complaining, let's actually... Why can't I... There we go. There. It's a little bit too big. There we go. Enlarge the mini-map. Before people say that they can't see it, well, maybe you should buy a bigger screen and not watch it on your phone. Nah, you can watch it wherever you want. Anywho, I was actually talking in the comments with WAGS here a while back in, I don't remember when it was, probably a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, 3, I don't know, a little bit ago, about the Tortoise and about what kind of beast this thing is. And it really is a beast. This thing in the right position and with a couple of people that don't exactly know where to shoot it or just don't have good penetration, this thing can wreck face. Oh, look, it's the enemy Tortoise, and go for the hatch shot. There we go, put a nice shot into his hatch. He doesn't see us. Put a secondary shot in his hatch. He starts to panic by the looks of it. Enemy. Put a third shot into his hatch. This is going fantastic. Fourth shot into his hatch. He must be feeling the pain right now. And put one into his side, leave him on 4 health. Ah, crap, is he gonna get away? Can't quite see him. And nope, we finish him off. Well done. Next up is a prototype. And we finally get spotted, put one into his turret. I've mentioned this to some of you, I don't know if I mentioned this in a video or not, but bounced off his front there. I'm actually thinking about continuing down the Tortoise line. Try to put one into his tracks there to track him. Didn't quite seem to track him though. And put one in. I personally would have wiggled a bit more there. Just so he didn't shoot us in the face. Bounced on the side of an IS-6. I swear those IS-6s are too damn bouncy. Now, one beautiful thing, let me stop it right here, is if you can point your gun, as you can see, it has a pretty decent gun arc. And yeah, that's his max that it's doing right now. If you do that, right, you aim at the target, and while you're reloading, all you do is you go back and forth, right? So you go back and forth in this direction. If we look at their perspective, if you go back and forth, you're basically going like that for their perspective. Sort of, I can't really, well, I guess this is sort of a better way to describe it. You see how the hatch, if you go forward more, the hatch is going to be, you know, at the bridge right now. If you go back more, it's going to be more like at the building. So you can actually make them miss your hatch by going forward at an angle to them. And that's a trick that I do on my AT2 as well. And it works even better on the, okay, bullpup. Okay, works even better on the Tortoise here because it has a pretty good gun arc, you know, the sideways pointing of the gun here. So if you're reloading and you don't have a chance to really pull back, point your gun as far to the side as you can to still point at them and just drive back and forth, and that will make the rest of your armor sloped at an angle from them, and it will make your hatch a lot harder to hit because you're moving. So yeah, a little tip. It's just a very simple thing to do. Crap, we got shot in the ass. M103 behind us. Not good, not good, not good. Oh, not good at all. M103 leaving us alone. Big mistake. Big mistake on the M103's part there. He had the perfect opportunity to eat us alive, and he decides to go around. Man, that M103 just screwed up big time. And he misses his shot there. The M103 might have very well just lost in the town. Wow. That was a gigantic screw up on the M103's part. Yikes. What he should have done is stay behind him. That way you have the IS-6 in front of him, M103 behind him. He'll have to turn around and face someone, or go here. You know, I'm just talking tactics through here. Hopefully don't get mad at that, Wags. The only option you have if you get surrounded from that side and that side is to pull back so they're both still, again, at your front. So the IS-6 would be there, the M103 would be there, and even pull back further, just so they can't get behind you, and hopefully artillery will take out one of them, or you can face off against one and hide your hull from the other, but that's what you want to do when you get surrounded. So, the town has been quite the fight here, and we're still not done. There's still more shit alive. IS-6 has been dark for a while. Wouldn't be surprised if he went around this side. Yep, he did. He was trying to flank us as well. Sadly for him, it did not work. So right now, the IS-6 is pretty much open to our artillery. Let's go back to normal view here. He misses his shot. Too bad, so sad. We are definitely gonna reload before he does. And we finish him off. And do keep in mind, there's still 3 pieces of artillery at the enemy team, and they don't have a lot to shoot at. So I personally would not be driving straight here. I would hug the buildings off to the left a bit more. So, one of the artillery is getting pressured right now by 2 tanks. M12 is last spotted in the back of their base. Let's see. I don't know if I need to speed up the replay. I don't watch him ahead of time, so I don't know if he's going to engage anybody any second here, or, you know, not for another half hour. Not sure why he's backing up here. I'm guessing that he might be afraid that the IS-6 has moved into this position and can then outflank him if he goes straight through here, like through this line. But since he was last spotted so far back, I'm gonna say just that he's camping in the back. For no good reason. I mean, it's a bloody IS-6 in a mostly tier 8 game. Not worse than tier 9, I guess, but still. But yeah, Tortoise, I'm really thinking about getting one. It seems like a fun tank that gets a very good gun and gets some good armor to actually survive. And that's the thing I've just been missing in the IS-7, not the IS-7. Wow, IS-7, AT-7 and the AT-8. They're both, the guns are not that bad. It's just putting the gun to good use is problematic because of their very narrow gun arcs and horrifically bad depression. So that made those tanks pretty useless. And then now they're gonna nerf the AT-7. I sincerely do not understand why. No part of that tank is OP ever. Unless you get it in very, very specific locations where you can hide your entire hull, just show one part. The AT-7 is useless in most other cases, in like almost all of them. Now where the hell is the IS-6? We've come through most of the map. Where you still could be is where Lorraine is heading, down there somewhere, because that block nobody has been yet. What the hell? Yeah, I don't blame the artillery for getting on the cap, because you can be searching your entire game here for that little bugger. Well, it's not that little, but I have no idea. He could have gone through the town. The moment that Wags here was... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The moment Wags here was fighting around this building here and pulling back... I'm trying to see where I'm at. Pulling back here. This entire line was closed off. So what I'm thinking the IS-6 might have done is... let's pause it real quick before he gets finished off. So what the IS-6 might have done is go down that line when Wags was pulling back and maneuvering around these buildings. Then when he went around here to face the IS-6, the other IS-6, the dead one, he might have gone around here through the straight, or even through the back here, and went through here trying to find Wags, and not finding him going down here. That's probably what happened. let's speed this up, or not speed it up, but let's turn it on again. He's saying, well, I'll never get there, so he's driving towards the cap here because, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Oh, the i6 does finish off the artillery. Well, he shouldn't have been artillery. Let's see, can Lorraine finish him off, or our artillery that's sitting in the cap here? Lorraine is going very close to him. Wow, this is actually taking a while. And there we go, Lorraine finished him off. GG, let's take a look at the stats. And here we are with the stats. Now, this is a mastery badge, first class. We got a duelist, fire for effect, bruiser, and a high caliber. Did not engage that many people, but the ones we did engage, we pretty much killed them almost from full health to none. There's one we didn't kill, the T28 prototype. Yeah, not sure who got that kill actually. So we did over 5.5k damage, got 3 kills, 1130 experience here, and still it's only good enough for mastery badge first class. Holy flippin' balls. Ha! How is that not enough for a first, or for a ace? Man, people must be doing really well in this tank, and it's easy to see why. In the right circumstances, this thing can wreck face. It's not a fast tank, but it's definitely not the slowest. It's not like T95 slow, so you do have some, and I can't stress the some part long enough, some mobility in this tank. But it's, yeah, certainly not like a T95 where you just can't keep up with the battle at all. It's not that slow, but it's not much faster than that. Lorraine didn't have a too bad of a game, 2k damage, not terrible. Yak Tiger, Anyways, let's take a look at the detailed stats here. Fired 18, hit 18, pinned 16. We bounced one off the IS-6, I think, and one off the T28 prototype. Prototype getting buffed, by the way. The gun is getting a slight buff. Kind of what I expected, but yeah. In 9.8, by the way, not now or anything. Anyways, like I said, 5.5k damage, then took 4 hits to the face. 2 of them penetrated, 2 did not. People did not shoot us a whole lot. We kind of avoided most shells. Wow. 790 damage, blocked by armor, not that much, but then again, we didn't get shot at that much. Spotted 1, damaged 4, destroyed 3, 254 spotting damage. I'm guessing that was the kill on the T20 prototype as somebody. With the premium account, walked away with 42k profit, not bad at all, and 1600, almost 1700 experience. So, thank you, I forgot your name, wow. Wags, there we go. 1258 for sending in this replay. It's definitely interesting to watch, and I really do like the looks of this tank. And yeah, if the AT-15 goes on sale, I'm definitely gonna buy it, but I'm waiting for a sale because I'm a cheapskate and I'm not in any hurry to get it. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for wait, hold your horses. We decided a couple of weeks ago that we're gonna do 2 videos on Saturday, didn't we? So let's jump into our next game. And here we are with the second game, and we have Silavite in the T29 here in a very good matchup. T29 in this kind of matchup without artillery. Yeah, that can wreck some fits. Oh, we got some early scouts here. Ooh, bouncer shot off the Easy 2. He was pretty angled. And we seem to be getting shot by a couple of people. There seem to be a couple of people in the town. Might just be me, but he's just looking at his turret like, what? There's a target fronter. Get a shot at him a little bit more. Oh, on the top of his turret. I've seen this a lot. This is new, by the way. Since 1 or 2 patches ago, so 9.6 and later, I think, or maybe 9.5, I'm not entirely sure. You seem to be able to critical hit turrets if you hit them on the top and stuff. I've seen this many times, and I've seen hitting tanks just flat in the sides, not even the tracks, but flat in the sides, and doing critical hits. I don't know what that bullshit is, but it is new. It has not been around forever. Only since a couple of patches. We are bouncing shots left and right here. Oh, somebody managed to pen us. Give that person a medal. He managed to pen us. Showing our sides now. Not a good idea. Blocking the T-34 there. Yikes. We need to put some damage in. Whoa, that shot went high. So far we've not been doing too well, but we've been bouncing a fuckload. finally put a shot into the Achilles there. Let's see, what else do we have? He's hiding behind a building, still getting shot a lot. Okay, put a nice shot into him. I recently actually rebought my T29. It's one of my highest victory ratio tanks, and I sold it because I needed money back then to get the T32, and I hated the T32, by the way. Put a nice shot into the Tiger P there, and we're still getting shot from every single direction. Well, we're in a nice hold down position. If you don't know what hold down means, let me pause it here. It's just gonna be informative today. If you look at what the enemy is seeing, it's kind of hard here with the rubble. I can't really zoom out far enough to properly show you. Well, this sort of gives you an idea. The camera keeps jumping up. Like, this is what some of the people can see. Like, not the entire tank, but because this hill is here, all they can see is our turret. And the turret on the T29 is legendarily strong on the front. So that's what's meant by hold down. It's not that your hull is pointing down or anything. Yeah, there's actually people that think that as well. I mean, if you don't know what it is, it's, you know, hold down sounds like you point your hull down. Angling, maybe? No. It means that you hide your entire hull and just show your turret, which on a lot of tanks is much stronger than the hull armor. And people in the enemy team are actually shouting, like, you shoot it here, not the turret. And people are still just shooting the turret. Yeah, can't quite get a good shot on the Easy 2. Not sure what that shot was at. It's a bit of a weird shot. I'm trying to put one into the Tiger P here. But just by drawing all these people's fire here, we're already keeping their attention and keeping them from shooting other people. Even though we're not doing a whole lot against them, we're keeping so many people busy that our team has had time to sweep around and just destroy everything. We don't have much on him. Was enough to take him out though. Very nice. Got a Hellcat over there. Shooting us as well, and just sitting there. Fantastic. Put a shot into his face. Can put another one. Yeah, can't quite reload fast enough. Oh, close, very close. And it's time to move up. There's only 3 people left. Put a shot and on the move. Yeah, this thing is not the most accurate on the planet. On the move, more than likely not gonna work, but nope. Probably should have given that one a little bit more lead since he is on the move. We do have a shot at the, oh, it's over. I guess we capped. Let's take a look at the stats. So, here we are with the stats, and what I liked about this game is just show you that you don't always necessarily have to be the best in your team to, how do I put this, to not to carry, but to help your team win. Doing your job is surprisingly effective. As we'll see here, Mastery Badge 3rd class, we got a shell-proof, fire effect, cool-headed, and a steel wall, unsurprisingly. Bouncing that many shots. And let's take a look here. We still did top damage, 1700, so we didn't do too bad, as you can tell. Could have done a lot more. There were a couple of dodgy shots in there that could have been a little bit better aimed. And a couple of, why the hell not shots. Can't complain about those. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't, so why not? But the thing is, by doing his job here, Silavite actually tanked multiple of the enemy team, because we had the Tiger P, the Hellcats, the MT25, we had a Stuke, yeah, the Stuke over there, they had the Easy 2 over there, the Achilles over there, BDR over there, I think that was it. No, the PZ SFL? Yeah, SFL, I said it correctly. So we had about half the enemy team there, and pretty much they were all shooting at Silavite here. That means they weren't shooting at anybody else. Their shots were almost all just useless. I mean, look at how much damage they did. All these people did so little damage. I mean, less than 600. If we look here, half the team here did over 600 damage almost. So almost the entire team here did less than, yeah, you get what I mean, right? So most of their shots were very ineffective. Fired 11, hit 7, pen 3. Fired 13, shot or hit 10, pen 5. Achilles 14, 7, 3. BDR 19, 10, 3. Stug, 12, 8, 1. You see what I mean? These people here were completely ineffective because Silavite was sitting there and taking all the shots, which allowed his team to, I was hoping we had a mini-map here, dang it, which allowed his team to go through the town. Actually, we can see the town here, go through the town, sweep around, and actually come up behind him in the field. So he kept so many people busy. As you can see here, all these people were in the field, and all of them he was pretty much keeping busy for the most part, because most of these were shooting at him for at least half the shells that they fired in the game, if not more. So by just sitting there and keeping them all busy, he helped his team win, and he took 60 hits. And there were no autoloaders in there, there were no low-tier spray and pray guns. These were actual legit shots fired at him. 60. Only 4 of them penetrated, 56 did not, for over 9,000 damage blocked, 9.7k blocked. Holy flippin' balls. Spotted 5, damaged 6, destroyed 3, 361 spotting damage, did not drive very far, walked away with 14k profit and a grand total of 2300 experience. So, on one hand we have a tank that didn't get shot a whole lot but did over 5k damage himself, and on the second game here we have a tank that didn't do a whole lot of shooting himself but blocked over 9.7k damage. Kind of opposites, but sort of the same. Either way, they definitely did a fantastic job in their respected fields that they were, towns, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, both definitely helped secure their game. So thank you guys for sending these replays in. There we go. And thank you guys all for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to submit your own replay, the description, well, I need coffee, guys, Kato. The rest where you can send them is in the description. Preferably send in a link to World Tank replays or those replay sites, because it's just easier for me to quickly glance over of what kind of game it was, because I do like to sort of, how do I put it, sort them out. Like here I went for a high damage and a high defend kind of game, just because it sort of goes together. And yeah, anyways, you know what I mean. Just upload them to the replay sites if you can. You don't have to. I can, do it myself as well, as I often do, but it's just easier for me. So if you could, thank you. If you can't, oh well. But please do if you can. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.